Today I'm going to explain how I made $4,069 in 10 days with a simple Akka funnel selling $1 products. Sounds weird, sounds too good to be true, and I'll explain exactly how everything works. First, let me explain a bit about the reasoning behind this and the actual product itself. So the product itself was this Content GPTs package. Price has now increased to $47. Always validate at a low price and then keep pushing the price up until you hit that price ceiling, or else you're leaving money on the table. And basically people would buy this for $1 and then they would be on my list. Wonderful, right? I will say that this Akka model, what we're talking about today, focuses on this section of the Akka model, and it will change a little, but we'll get into that. So I had a good product. I knew that people wanted these. These were custom GPTs for ChatGPT that I built around the strategies and the approaches to certain things like content strategy that I've used with my clients over the last 10 years and refined. Basically, as you can see here, this was one of them. They got four content custom GPTs, different things. So this is the content strategy one. Ask you a few questions. I put in some just quick answers just before this video, and then it will spit out potential content ideas that you can produce content around, and it will do 12 of these. I stopped it from going any further. You can then take one of these and put it into one of the other ones, and it will give, in this case, it will give me a full content brief of what should be covered in that piece of content. This works for videos, it works for, let's just go with this anytime. I'm just pushing it through, but it will create it searches the knowledge, all of the templates and the approaches that I've taught it, that I do, and it'll tell you what you should be writing about. There you go. Or what you should be creating. Let's stop you there. But it will do like the full outline for the script or the piece, whatever you want. So 4 of those. So basically a user can automate all of their content strategy using AI. I could realistically sell those for a few $100s easy. I wanted to sell them for one reason. It separates the givers from the takers. I could give these away for free because $1 makes no real difference to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills off $1. But I want to separate the givers from the takers. In my experience, people who join your business and join your list because you're offering free stuff, they always remain free customers. They just want more free stuff. To get them to pay for something is very difficult. So I wanted to cut them out. So by charging $1, it immediately sorts out the people who are willing to pay for a solution and the people who are not. And you might think, yeah, but it's $1. It's, somebody who pays $1 isn't likely to pay $100, $1,000. That's where you'd be wrong. So how did I make $4,069? I actually only generated in the initial 4-day period for 21 customers. So you can see here, $1, $1, $1, $197, $1. What happened there? So you see here, this is from my cart software, 4-day period, $319, 21 customers. Where did the 4069 come from? As I said, when you attract people who are willing to pay to remove a painful problem and to get a solution, they are the kind of people that are then willing to pay more to get a deeper level of help and understanding and assistance. One of those 21 people reached out to me and we agreed a subscription, as it says there, but basically a 3-month deal where I would help them by doing 2 hours of calls with them every week to help their content or their growth strategy for $1,250 a month, 3 months, $3,750 plus $319 equals $4,069. This is an effective hourly rate of about $150, I think. So that's why I was selling them for $1. The whole idea of selling them for $1 is not to make money off the $1. It's to find people who are willing to pay for a solution because they will pay you more. And it's a weird thing, which I'll talk about in a second. What you'll notice here is that this is a little different to this common Akka model where this is a high ticket offer. Essentially, we're capturing and converting at the same time. These two have been joined, if you like. They are one and the same here, because we are attracting people to a sales page where we're not just getting the lead details, but we're also getting a payment. So we're capturing and converting them at the same time, which is great. It's still the same kind of model. And then we're going to go and engage them and nurture them to that high ticket offer of 1,250. Essentially, what you'll find is that the capture and convert in one step only really works with an impulse purchase. So a low cost offer, usually between $1 and $99, that somebody's not going to think twice about spending on that thing. Depends on the audience, what that will be, but generally speaking, it's between $1 and $99. If your sales page is, compelling enough, that shouldn't be a problem to sell one of those things as an impulse purchase, which is great. Weirdly, let's say that there was a hard limit on 100. Getting people to pay you 100 from the sales page is really difficult, or 101 say. But if you use things called bump offers and upsells, so let's get another. So what I did was, before they finish their checkout, this is a common funnel, $48 there, and then a $197 there. And so basically, when they add this to their cart, they have the option to add another product to their cart. This takes the potential order value from $1 to $49. And then when they click, yeah, I'd like to get this, it's like, whoa, wait, before you go, do you also want this? It's $197. For some reason, people won't buy the $197 on an impulse. They'll buy the $1 on an impulse, and then they'll go through and also add $197 to their cart. It's a peculiar thing. I think it's to do with getting somebody into that buying state of mind, that it's almost like that slippery slope. You take a little taste and then you want a bit more. And so, the funnel that I ran didn't have the bump on at that time. It just had a $1 and then a $197 offer, effectively increasing the potential order value from $1 to $198, which, as you can see, one person did, 1, 2. And that's where, I got that bigger front end sale number from. But that's really the simple way about it. As you can see now, the checkout is, I've increased the price because it was selling well, so it's now $47, and you can add a secondary course about learning how to build these yourself for another $47. If you go through to the next page, there'll be an upsell of, is it the $197 now or $99 a month? Either way. It's about increasing that order value. When people are selling you really low cost things like this, $1, $7, $29, these are all common price points, anything up to about $99. That's not what they're selling you. This initial fee is to offset their acquisition costs. So how much money they're spending here to get you to this capture and convert stage. They're making their money off these upsells, and also off the back end nurture. So when they engage you to then do like a higher price thing. So in this case, for me, the engagement and making sure that people got the value from it is in our community. So there's a private community for, there's links down below. There's free and paid in this. But essentially, when somebody buys that course, they get added to the community, and you can see the courses are down here. We've got the $1 product challenge, we've got the custom GPTs, and then they can engage with the community and get even more value from other people in there, and get live events and all of this sort of stuff. That's where I'm engaging them to make sure that they get the most value. If they have problems with it, they can ask in there. Once we've got people that are getting good results, I can have them tell their friends. I can set up affiliate programs and all of this. None of this would be possible, the engage and the refer, to bring in more people, because obviously if it goes well, that's going to bring more people into me there. None of that would be possible had I not managed to convert people here and attract them. And the only way that I was able to do that with this brand new offer to an audience that I didn't know was to sell it for $1. So that's really what you'll see a lot of online marketers do, is they set up a simple thing like this. It's called lots of different things, like a... Well, that's frustrating. Self-liquidating front-end offer. It might be there's different kinds of funnel names for it, but basically it is a low-cost offer where the concept of that initial payment is just to cover the ad costs. From there, they're going to make their money either off the upsells or off the back end nurture for high price offers, like consulting and stuff. This works, it always has worked, and what you're supposed to do with it, in my mind, is start off at a low price and then push that price up to see where that ceiling is and then scale it. And if you want to know how to set up one of these, I set up a whole program, a course, the $1 product challenge, 30 days challenge to set one of these up yourself. Gives you everything that you need to do that in that program. Just check out the links in the description to go and see that. But yeah, it is very, very simple. Anybody can set these up. You've just got to have the knowledge of this kind of model and mushing them two together, capture and convert. And so then you've got a simple ACCA model that can actually generate cash flow in the short term. And then you can scale that from there. Check out the course in the comments or the description. Any questions, you can join the community and fire them my way.